Hi everybody, we're here. It's Sunday and we're here with Shakira at Rebirth Yoga. We're doing a 75-minute Rebirth Level 1 class into Yin Yoga. We normally go into restorative / Yin, but we're not using props right now, so we'll go into our Yin Yoga after the Rebirth Level 1. This can be for beginners or all levels. So enjoy at home safely at your own risk, and we'll see you after in about an hour and 15 minutes.
All right, so we can begin in an easy cross-leg, allowing one heel in front of the other, bringing our palms onto our knees, roll our shoulders back and shift back, allowing your shoulders to stack over your hips. Flip your palms and allow them to face up. Close your eyes and open up your internal eye. Unclench your jaw. Begin to let it all go. Allow yourself to become completely still as you inhale from your lower abdomen, raising that energy up through your belly, into your ribcage, into your lungs. And with every exhale, slowly draw that energy back down towards your sit bones. Creating a wave-like motion with our belly. Setting your intention for today's practice. Bringing our awareness to breath. Bringing palms together at heart center. Allow your thumbs to rest at the center of your chest. Connecting your intention with your heart. And taking 3 full breaths. Slowly raising your hands, bringing your thumbs to your third eye. Bringing hands above the crown of your head. On your next inhale, extend arms, open up palms. Gaze up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, twist to the right. Placing left palm on right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper, gaze out at your right shoulder. And release, come back to center. Inhale, extend arms up overhead. And exhale, twist to the left. Placing right palm on left knee, left hand behind you. On an inhale, lengthen through the spine. With every exhale, twist a little deeper. Slowly come back to center. On your next inhale, lengthen through the spine. Flip your palms, begin to fold forward. Pressing palms, forearms, and elbows onto the ground, roll onto your knees. Bringing toes together as you extend your arms in front of you, coming into a child's pose. Begin to lengthen through the spine with every inhale. With every exhale, surrender your heart. On your next inhale, walking hands to the right, placing left hand on top of right, forehead to the ground, left ear, left bicep. 4 deep breaths here as we lengthen through our left side body. Feel that stretch throughout your shoulder, throughout your left tricep. On your next inhale, keeping chest low to the ground, walk hands to the left, placing right palm on left hand, right ear, right bicep. Begin walking hands back to center. Press into your palms as you roll up, coming into a tabletop. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. On an inhale, tuck your toes, drop belly, gaze up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, round and curl, gently pressing into your palms, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, drop belly, gaze up. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, dropping belly, gazing up. Exhale, round and curl. You can do this 3 more times at your natural pace with every inhale, dropping your belly. With every exhale, gently pressing into your palms, bringing chin to chest. Move as slowly and mindfully as possible. Very nice, everyone. And come back to center. Walk palms up about an inch or 2. Shift forward into a modified plank. Your core is engaged, elbow creases are rolled forward. Press into your palms, tuck your toes, and shift back into your first down dog. And pedal out your feet, bending one knee at a time. On your next inhale, lifting your heels, stretching out your toes. And on an exhale, sink your heels down behind you. As you gaze up at your fingers, begin to walk with straight knees to the front of your mat. Coming into a ragdoll, bend your knees, allow your belly to rest on your thighs. Begin to sway from left to right, from your heels to your toes. Creating circular motion with our hips. Waking up our hamstring. Release the grip on your elbows. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Press into your heels as you do so. Chin is tucked to your chest until the crown of your head is up flat. Roll shoulders back, feet together. Inhale, circle arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms, and reach up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, lean towards the right. Press shoulder blades together. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lean towards the left. Very good. Roll that right shoulder back, gaze out at your right elbow. Exhale. Come back to center. Lengthen through the spine as you inhale. Release your hands and swan dive forward. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Frame your feet and step your right foot back. Drop right knee to the ground. On an inhale, shift your hips forward. Gaze out in front of you. Nice. Press palms into the ground as you frame your left foot. Tuck right toes, lift right knee. Step your left foot back. Drop your knees, chin and chest. On an exhale, inhale into cobra. Tuck toes, bend knees, and shift back into your down dog. Step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee to the ground. Inhale, gaze up. Hips shift forward, lead your heart forward. Very nice. Lift your left knee off the ground. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. On an inhale, lengthen through the spine. On an exhale. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bringing palms together at heart center. Nice. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flatten back. Exhale, fold. Frame your feet. Step your left foot back. Drop your left knee to the ground. Shift your hips forward. Leave your heart forward. Gaze out in front of you. Press palms into the ground. Lift left knee. Step right foot back. On an exhale, knees, chin, and chest. Slide your chest through your palms. Inhale into the breath. Tap toes, bend knees, shift back into down dog on an exhale. Step left foot forward, drop right knee. Inhale, gaze out in front of you. Lift right knee, step right foot forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reverse swan dive up. Palms together at heart center on an exhale. Very good. Inhale, circle arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flatten back. Exhale, fold. Frame your feet. Step both feet back into a plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, bring your toes together, coming into a child's pose. 5 deep breaths here as we connect with our Ujjayi breathing. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Continue to lengthen through the spine with every inhale. With every exhale, surrender. You got it. Nice release of tension throughout your lower back. You stretch out your hips and your ankles. Press into your palms. Shift forward, tuck toes, and shift back into your down dog. Step your feet together. Inhale, extend right leg up. Stack your hips, bend your right knee, and step your right foot forward. Drop your left heel in a 45-degree angle. Inhale, come up into warrior one. Hips are squared, so you're drawing that left hip forward. Shoulder blades together, bend into your right knee. Press into the outer edges of your left foot. Take your left hand, circle it down and back, opening you up into warrior two. Press shoulder blades together, palms face down. You can step your left toes back at a 90-degree angle. Straighten out your right knee, pull your right hip back, extend left arm forward. Fold into a triangle. Continue to roll your left shoulder back, pressing shoulder blades together. On an exhale, fold forward, folding into that right knee. You can step your left heel back at a 45-degree angle as you frame your right foot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Pull that right hip back. On an exhale, fold. 3 breaths here. Continue to straighten out your right knee. Bring left palm underneath left shoulder. You can bring your left fingers on the ground if you can't bring your entire palm down. Your fingertips are fine. Take your right hand, bring it to right hip as you twist to the right. You can extend your right arm up overhead. We revolve our triangle. Continue to square your hips. Pull that left hip down, right hip back. Bend your right knee, frame your right foot, roll onto your left toes. Engage your core and send your right leg all the way up. Slowly bring your right foot down into your down dog. Inhale, shift into a plank. Exhale, knees, chin, and chest. Slide your chest, inhale into cobra. Nice. Exhale, tuck toes, bend knees. Shift back into your down dog. 5 breaths. As we reconnect with our intention, with our ujjayi breathing. Step your feet together. Inhale, extend left leg up. Stack your hips, bend your left knee, and step your left foot forward. Drop right heel in a 45-degree angle, engage your core. Come up into warrior 1. Pull that right hip forward, left knee bends. Press shoulder blades together. Take right hand, circle it down and back as you open up into warrior 2. You can take your right toes, step it back into a 90-degree angle. Press shoulder blades together. Straighten out your left knee. Pull your left hip back as you extend left arm forward. Fold into your triangle. You want length throughout your torso. Roll that right shoulder back. You're leading your heart towards your right side. On an exhale, begin to frame your left foot. You can step your right heel back at a 45-degree angle. You can also step your right foot forward an inch or 2. You need to shorten out your stance. Pull your left hip back as you frame your left foot. On an inhale, lengthen. On an exhale, fold. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Allow your breath to flow into your hamstring, into that left hip. Bringing right palm underneath right shoulder, you can keep your right fingertips on the ground. Rotate to the left, bringing left hand to left hip. As you gaze up towards the ceiling, extend left arm up overhead. Keep your left knee as straight as possible. As you pull that right hip forward. framing your left foot. Bend into your left knee. Step your right foot back as you lengthen. Press palms into the ground. Inhale, engage your core. Extend left arm up overhead, or left leg up overhead. Slowly drop your left foot to the ground. Inhale, shift into a plank. Exhale, knees, chin, and chest. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, bend your knees. Spread your knees about the width of your hip or your mat. Press into your palms as you shift back into a child's pose. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Continue to lengthen your arms. Good. Leading your heart towards your mat, stretching out your shoulder, your hips. Pressing into your palms. Shift forward, tuck toes, and shift back into your down dog. Inhale, extend your right leg up. Exhale, step right foot forward. Left heel drops at a 45-degree. Inhale, come back up into your warrior one. We're going to shift into our warrior three. So begin to shift your body weight onto your right foot as you kick your left leg up and begin to seesaw your body. So you're bringing your chest forward, your left foot extends behind you. Squaring off your hips, start to bring your left toes to face towards the ground. Square your hips off here. You can keep your arms at your palms at your hips. And when you feel balanced, you can extend your arms, airplane wings. Very good. Should feel a nice contraction throughout your right glute as well as your right quad. Keeping your left foot flexed. Very good. On your next inhale, step your left foot back into your warrior one. Bend into your left knee. Very good. Extend your arms forward. Bring palms to frame right foot. Roll onto left toes. Keep left palm underneath left shoulder. As you rotate towards the right, extend right arm up over. Bend your right knee. You're coming onto your left toes, so your left heel is lifted. Straighten out your left leg. As you bend your right knee. Lower your hips. Sink your hips a little lower. Exhale, frame your right foot. Lift right leg all the way up. Slowly bring right foot down. Inhale, shift into a plank. Drop your right knee down as you pivot your right foot over to the right. Roll onto your left foot. As you extend left arm up overhead. Bring left bicep to left ear. Lengthening through your left side body. Very nice. Exhale. Bring left foot or left knee to the ground, left palm. Coming into a tabletop, tuck toes, shift back into your down. 3 breaths here. We fold with our hips, lead your heart towards your knees. On your next inhale, extend left leg up. Step left foot forward. Drop right heel in a 45-degree angle. Engage your core. Come up into warrior one. Okay, so we're going into warrior 3 on our left side. So begin to shift your body weight onto your left foot as you kick right leg up. Seesaw your body. Hips are squared. You can bring your palms to your hips. Flex your right foot. And extend your arms like airplane wings. Good. On your exhale, drop right foot back, coming into warrior one. Bend into your left knee. We're doing rebirth 1, 2, and yin today. And then fold with your hips. Bring arms out in front of you, and then frame your left foot. So step your right foot back and come onto your right toes. Right palm is into the ground underneath right shoulder. As you twist to your left, bring left palm to left hip. Then extend left arm up overhead. Press shoulder blades together. 3 breaths here. Feel the contraction throughout your right quad as you lengthen through your right leg. On an exhale, frame your left foot. Engage your core and send that left leg all the way up. Drop left knee to the ground or left foot to the ground. Inhale, shift into your plank. And drop your left knee to the ground. Pivot your left foot. Roll onto your right leg, your right foot. Align your right foot with left knee, left ankle. Oh, my words are all over the place. Left knee, left wrist. Press shoulder blades together as you extend right arm. You bring right bicep to right ear, lengthening through your entire right side body. And then exhale, bring right palm to the ground, right knee to the ground. Big toes together as you shift your hips back. You can widen out your knees. Press palms into the ground and go into your child's pose. 5 deep breaths here. We begin to slow down our breath. Begin to walk your hands back. Bring your knees together. On your next inhale, circle arms up overhead. On an exhale, twist to the right, bringing left palm to right knee, right foot to left, right hand to left. Inhale, lengthen. On an exhale, gaze out at your left shoulder. Release your twist. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand to right foot. Right palm palm to left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gaze out at your right shoulder. And release your twist. Inhale, circle arms up. Palms face forward as you fold into your tabletop. Make sure your knees are right underneath your hips. On your next inhale, begin to lift your left knee and create 3 big circles. As you lift your left knee, allow that left knee to come up as high as your hip. Really rotating your left hip here. Creating some mobility. Then on your next inhale, extend your left leg behind you. Flex your left foot, point your left foot. Good. And then we're going to bend our left knee, bring it up to our nose. Step your left foot between your hands. Good. From here, we're going to tuck our right toes and extend or lift our right knee. We're just going to slide our right foot back a bit to create some space here and then drop your right knee back to the ground. Nice. Bring your left palm to the inside of your left foot. As we begin to transition into our yin, we're going to stay here for a little over a minute, going into our lizard lunge. You can keep your palms to the ground, shift your hips forward, and gaze up. Continue to pull your hips down with every exhale. And deepening our lunge. Roll onto the outer edges of your left foot as you bring your left or your right and left elbows to the ground. Square off your hips here. So if your elbows are touching the ground, allow your weight to be evenly distributed throughout your elbows. So you're not only leaning into that right elbow, you're putting some pressure into that left elbow as well. That's going to keep you from rolling entirely towards your right side body. Bring your chin to your chest and take a few deep breaths here. Continue inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Slowly start to lift your chest, bringing palms underneath your chest. Begin to shift your hips back as you heel toe that left foot back to center. Frame your left foot, and then begin to shift your hips back. Straighten out your left knee. Keep your left toes to the ground here as we lengthen through our left shin. On an inhale, lengthen through your spine. Pull your left hip back. On an exhale, fold. Nice. Begin to heel toe your left foot forward a bit. You want to keep your hips stacked over your right knee And then lift your left toes off the ground. Nice. Left toes start to point towards the ceiling. On an inhale, lengthen through the spine. On an exhale, fold. Begin to stretch out that left hamstring. Pull that left hip back. With every inhale, you're lengthening through the spine. With every exhale, see if you can fold a bit deeper. Either bringing chin to chest or chin to shin. Very good. Begin to shift forward, bringing your left foot to the ground. Then heel toe your left foot over to the right corner of your mat, bringing left knee to the left corner of your mat. You can slide your left foot towards your right hip, and then bringing right hip to the ground. So we're transitioning into our pigeon pose. Bring palms underneath your shoulders. On an inhale, lengthen through the spine. On an exhale, fold with your hips, lead your heart forward, extend your arms, and surrender, bringing forehead to the ground. Continue to breathe through your nose. Notice with every exhale, are you able to release the pressure in your elbows, your forearms? Releasing tension throughout your shoulders. And slowly begin to come up, palms underneath your shoulders. Take your right or your left palm, bring it underneath your chest. As you extend your right arm behind you, bend your right knee, grab hold of your right foot. Start to pull that right hip down towards your glutes. See if you can start to hook your right foot to your to the inside of your right elbow. Nice. So in this pose, you want to stretch out your knees so your hips are starting to come onto the ground. Instead of bringing your hips high up, you want to start to lower them. The lower your hips get, the more you're able to grab hold of that right foot. Very nice. Exhale, release right foot to the ground. Palms underneath your shoulders. Bend your right knee and slide your left leg behind you. Point and flex your left foot. Bend your left knee and make 3 circles. Feel how much more open that left hip is. Are you able to lift your left knee to meet the level of your hip? And then bring left knee to the ground. Walk palms up an inch or 2, and then circle out your hips in a dancing line. Going clockwise and then counterclockwise. Ooh, very nice, everyone. Then you can stay in a wide tabletop here as we begin to rotate our right hip, bending right knee, make 3 circles. Going clockwise, you can go counterclockwise, then extend that right leg behind you, point and flex your right foot a few times. You can circle out your right ankle. Then bend right knee, bringing it into your nose. Step right foot between your hands. So you want length space throughout that right heel and left knee. So we're going to lift our left knee, slide your left foot back, and then drop that left knee back onto the ground. Bring palms underneath your chest, heel toe your right foot over to the right bit. Staying here, just warming up in our lizard lunge. Pull your hips down towards the earth as you lead your heart forward. Take 5 deep breaths. Good. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And begin to roll onto the outer edges of your left foot or your right foot. Start to bring your elbows down, forearms down, chin to chest. Again, evenly distribute your weight throughout both of your elbows, so you're pressing into that right elbow as well as your left. Continue to surrender your heart. Drawing your hips towards the earth. Breathe into that tight space within your hips. Slowly start to come back up. Begin to shift your hips back as you heel toe that right foot back to center. Frame your right foot with your hands. Start to straighten out your right knee. Keep your toes pressed to the ground here. As we inhale, lengthen through the spine. Pull that right hip back. On an exhale, fold. Lead your heart towards your knee. Slowly come back up. Start to heel toe or slide that right foot forward. And then lift your right toes off the ground. So that's going to help keep the alignment within our hips stacked over that left knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, fold. Stretch out that hamstring or calf muscle. Good. Slowly lift your chest. Shift your hips forward so you're pressing that right foot into the ground. Heel toe your right foot to the left corner of your mat. Drop your right knee to the right corner of your mat. You can slide your left or your right foot down a bit so that can bring your left hip towards the ground here. And then bring palms underneath your shoulders. On an inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Surrender your heart. Release the pressure on your elbows, on your forearms. And take an inhale for a count of 3. As you mindfully exhale for a count of 4. Slowly start to come up. Palms underneath your shoulders. As you slide your right knee back, extending right leg behind you. Point and flex right foot, bend your right knee, and then make 3 big circles. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Very nice. Drop right knee to the ground, and then circle out your hips. and dancing mind. Going clockwise, counterclockwise. Nice. And then doing a little shoulder stretch. Stack your hips over your knees in your tabletop. Begin to walk your palms out in front of you. Slowly start to fold with your hips, bringing your elbows to the ground. Bring your chin to the ground and your chest. Make sure your hips are still stacked over your knees. Five breaths here. Press into your palms as you come up, gently rolling forward onto your belly. So we're coming into our space pose. Elbows are right underneath your shoulders. You're pressing into your palms. Press shoulder blades together as you lead your heart forward. Gaze out in front of you. Release the pressure throughout your glutes or any contraction in your hamstrings or glutes. Feel that subtle back bend. You continue to lead your heart through your arms. Nice. On an exhale, bring your right cheek down to the ground. Right shoulder or right palm underneath right shoulder. Ooh, wrong way. Left palm underneath left shoulder. Extend your right arm out in front of you. You're going to press into your left palm as you roll onto your right side body. Bend your left knee and place your left foot to the ground. So continue to press into your left palm as you roll onto your right side body, stretching out your shoulder, rolling your shoulder back and away from your ear. Notice if you're tightening that right hamstring or your right glute. See if you can release the pressure here. Release the contraction. And exhale, roll onto your belly. Bring left cheek to the ground. Extend left arm. Bringing right palm underneath right shoulder. On your next inhale, roll onto your left side body. Bend your right knee, bringing right foot to the ground. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And roll onto your belly. This time we're going to bring our left arm, our left palm underneath our cheek. You can keep your left cheek to the ground. You can keep your chin to the ground. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Extend your right arm to your side as you bend your right knee. Grab hold of your right foot. On your next inhale, lift your chest. Roll that right shoulder back and lift that right knee off the ground. Exhale, release. Bring your right palm underneath your chin. Extend the left arm behind you. Bend left knee, grab hold of left foot, and lift on your next inhale. And release on an exhale. This time, bring your chin to the ground. Extend both arms behind you or to your sides. Bend both knees, grab hold of both of your feet, and on your next inhale, roll your shoulders back. Lift your knees off the ground. Press your pelvic to the ground. Nice. Exhale, let it off. Whoa, extend your arms like airplane wings. And then you're going to roll onto your back however way you would like to. Coming onto our back here, naturally rolling. Bring your feet to the ground, knees are bent here. Press palms into the ground at your sides. We're coming into a bridge pose. So a gentle bridge pose. Feet are about hips width distance. You're pressing palms into the ground at your sides. Chin tucks towards your chest. On your next inhale, lifting your hips. Bringing chin to chest. Continue to press into your palms as you lift. Roll your thighs inward, press into your big toes. Lift a little higher, and then release slowly, one vertebra at a time. Keeping knees bent, begin to windshield wipe your knees from side to side, massaging your sacral. And then bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a big hug. And then make 3 big circles with your knees going clockwise. And try to keep your knees together here as you do so. And then 3 circles counterclockwise. You can keep your palms pressed into the ground for some support as you do this. Massaging your sacral, your glutes. And inhale, bring your knees back into your chest. Extend your left leg out in front of you, right knee pressed into your chest one more time. With your left palm, take your right knee over to the left. Extend your right arm, right shoulder to the ground. You gaze out at your right shoulder, you can close your eyes. Notice if you're creating tension in your right shoulder or your left shoulder, that left arm. Slowly roll onto your back. Bring your right knee back into your chest. And then extend your right leg out. Bend your left knee, pull it into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And keeping your left knee close to your chest, take right palm to left knee, and then slide your left knee over to Keep left shoulder pressed into the ground. Gaze out at your left shoulder or close your eyes. Releasing tension throughout that right leg, throughout your right shoulder. Slowly roll up to your back, bring your left knee into your chest. Give yourself one more big hug, and then extend your left leg out in front of you. Begin to stretch your arms up over your head. Point and flex your feet, circle out your ankles, giving yourself one more full body stretch. And bringing arms at your sides, palms pressed down for grounded work, palms facing up for energizing. Unclench your jaw, release any tension throughout your mouth. Releasing any tension throughout your nose. As your eyes sink back into their sockets, the space between your brows begins to widen and to soften. Finding concentration in our stillness, finding stillness in our concentration. Stretch your arms up overhead. Give yourself full body stretch. Bend your knees, draw them into your chest. Give yourself one more squeeze. Roll side to side. Drop your knees over to the right. Press into your left palm. Slowly come up into an easy cross. Bringing palms together at heart center. May the long sun continue to shine on you. May love always surround you. As your inner light continues to guide you throughout this wonderful journey of life. I hope you stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Namaste. Namaste. And that's it for class. I hope you all enjoyed and have a wonderful Sunday. Say bye. All right.